Welcome back to another week at Kneehigh Farm. It's early October now. You can see behind me we have some brassicas that we've just started harvesting off of. So broccoli and cauliflower is not far away. We've also been harvesting tons of greens out of the field now. So today is Friday, it's harvest day, and we're doing chard, kale, lettuces, mustard mix, pea shoots, all kinds of greens. And then we have our fall roots also. So radishes, turnips, beets, carrots are almost ready. All that good stuff is coming back into our harvesting routine. We have 6 more weeks of CSA left. So we go until right before Thanksgiving. So it's a pretty long season. Our CSA members, they sign up for 23 weeks. They start the second week of June and go through right before Thanksgiving. So it's veggies all year long, or at least during the warm months. And I just wanted to show you what we've been doing aside from harvesting lately, what the fields are looking like. So if you've watched the progression of these videos, this tunnel was filled with carrots early on. And now we've mowed everything down and tilled it with our walk-behind tractor, our BCS, and we're gonna plant winter lettuce into that and put the plastic back on it. We didn't take that plastic off for a reason, it just slid off. And then next to it, we have strawberries that we planted this fall, and they'll be ready for the spring. We have another patch of strawberries that you saw as well in that far field that hopefully will be more productive this following year. We're weeding it now and giving it a little water and food and trimming off the runners and potting them up for a fall plant sale. Then next to it we have some beds. We've laid them early on. These are going to be for our garlic, the silver beds, and the reason behind the silver is that bugs get disoriented by it, so they're less likely to attack the plants, especially like a leaf miner or thrips or anything that like onion plants. And then we have this one bed of white plastic. I thought maybe we'd experiment with planting, leaving it over the winter and then planting really early on a broccoli or a cauliflower just to get a nice early set. And then behind me, the tunnels are still the same. We've been starting to pull out certain plants in here. We need to take down these heirloom tomatoes. And then this, what you saw last time, the sun hemp was mowed down. It's been growing back. And this section is really interesting to me just to notice soil fertility on the farm, because you can see this section, we mowed it down, but it's growing back in a pretty lush way. And then just a little further down next to it, hardly anything is growing back. And I'm wondering if that has to do with drainage or just the soil composition. It's really wet the further down this farm goes. So down yonder, the water table is 0 to 6 inches beneath the surface. And then over here, that's where our indigo and flax was. That's been tilled in, and we're gonna plant a winter cover crop, so a rye that will survive through the winter into the spring. And then these are the root crops I was talking about before. So we have our carrots that are almost ready, and then beets over here. And then we have our radicchio that we'll be harvesting next week. It's heading up, as well as collard greens, broccoli, cauliflower, etc. So I'm on a little bit of a time crunch today because it's harvest day, and we have our markets are the busiest this time of year for us. And we just have lots coming out of the field. We have all the greens and fall roots, as well as the remaining peppers, some eggplants, and stragglers of summer. So I'm gonna get back to it with the crew, and just wanted to give you a little update of what's happening on the farm this time of year. The garlic that's going in behind me, we'll be planting that in the next couple weeks. So we'll be able to show you that process. Thanks so much for watching another week at Kneehigh Farm. We'll see you next week.